Hello, beautiful peeps. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on this message is meant to find you. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. Meditate here on your 3 cards. Pick the one that calmly draws you the most. And this would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful group 1. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And this message was meant to find you. I'm going to share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. You're naturally drawn to your card, Spirit of Place. Now, this card shows up when you have a concern, a question, when you are struggling with something. I do also want to point out that the answer here to your question is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. And if your inquiry is about finding love, then embody love for as long as you can and hold it. That means feel love as long as you can. What does it feel like to you? What does love feel like to you? Does it feel like you are adored? Does it feel like you are cared for? So feel that feeling, because the universe operates on feeling and emotion. And so whatever you feel, you will attract. So it's a clear message here that you'll discover that the answer you've been seeking is closely related to you. It's your greater power. It is found within your higher self. So this has something to do with love, a relationship, a connection. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Why were you drawn here? You were meant to find this message. You have here the World card. I love the World card showing up because this is definitely about a completion of something. It may be a relationship connection, a goal that you do have as well. Success. You're wondering, will you be successful? Will you complete the task at hand? Will you complete what you have started? Thank you, Spirit. This is about completing goals, this World card. It's also about traveling. You're interested in traveling, going somewhere. Spirit is encouraging you to take that trip, to write down that place that you want to go. Imagine yourself there. Set that itinerary. Buy those tickets and go, because this energy here of the World energy, it's going to offer you great success and rewards. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. You were meant to find this message. Why were you meant to find this message? You have here the Tree of Life. So with the Tree of Life, this is about true wisdom and making good choices in life. I love that the Tree of Life did show up immediately as a part of your 3 cards here in your reading, because this first card here, the Spirit of Place, is really about you have been struggling with something lately. You've been struggling with making a choice, making a decision about your life here. So with the Tree of Life energy, Spirit is downloading into you true wisdom that will allow you to make good choices in life so you don't have to worry. And the key here is for you to just relax and know that all is well. Know that you are guided, you're loved, and you are protected. And know that everything is working out in your favor. The universe is conspiring for your good. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Why were you meant to find this message? Pluto, transformation, change, Thank you, Spirit. I love the planet Pluto showing up here in your reading. Pluto, change, transformation, renewal. I also do want to point out that Pluto does rule over the sign of Scorpio. So this is quite significant. That Scorpio energy here in your reading is significant, sensitive. You've been feeling quite sensitive lately over things. And there's something you want to find out. There's something you feel like someone has been lying to you about something. Someone has been keeping a secret. This is about letting go and rebuilding. Something coming to an end and something new happening for you when it comes to a relationship connection. It's also about personal power. You gaining personal power, insight on this relationship that is troubling you. This is also about obsession here. Obsession. Someone is obsessed with you. Someone really has, this obsession to connect with you, to relate with you, to be with you. But watch that energy, because be very conscious of that energy, because obsession can be in a healthy way or it could be in a non-healthy way. And when it starts to get uncomfortable, then you know that obsession is unhealthy. So pay attention to intuition. Your intuition right now is on fleek. So you already know about this person and this relationship. You know about this obsessive nature here. Thank you, Spirit. And you know that you have to change. You know there's a rebirth happening for you in your life. You're doing things a lot different lately when it comes to your personal care, self-care, the way you're taking care of yourself. You're looking a lot younger lately. So continue in that direction. Your inner resources are amazing. Your self-strength, self-love, self-confidence, self-assurance. You have that right now. You have the motivation to do and to be whatever you want to be, to evolve, to grow. Thank you, Spirit. But there's something very intense going on inside of you, and it's going on with a relationship connection as well. You feel very strongly about connecting with someone, wanting to be in this perfect relationship. And that perfect relationship is that relationship with yourself first. And then once you have that relationship with yourself, you will naturally attract that person that you want to be involved with. But until that rebirth does take place, you will have to really trust your instincts here. There's lots of suspicion going on regarding someone as well. Spirit is encouraging you here to trust your intuition. The intuition is ruled by the moon, and the moon does rule over that zodiac sign, Cancer. So Cancer is significant here in the reading. Thank you, Spirit. Why were you drawn to this message? Why were you meant to find this? You have here Mother Mary, purity of heart, conception, and faith. Thank you, Spirit. I love Mother Mary showing up here because this is really about, I love how she showed up immediately after Pluto, representing purity of heart, cleansing, self-care, renewal. And Spirit did give us that insight earlier about you really need to know that you're guided, you're loved, you're protected. So Mother Mary showing up here is emphasizing the faith that you must have, and you must conceive that greater version of yourself in order to connect with those that do recognize the greater versions of themselves as well. There's some extreme energy going on right now in your reading. It's extreme. I feel like it is related to someone else. So if this is a toxic relationship and you know that this relationship is toxic, I'm getting a clear message here that yes, maybe you should keep your distance just for a moment until that toxicity is cleared up, till that vibration is free. Thank you, Spirit. Go where you are celebrated, where you are appreciated, where you are naturally accepted, and know that love is unconditional. Real love is unconditional. You'll be accepted the way that you are, but you do not have to accept anything that is harmful or toxic. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Why were you meant to find this reading? Why were you meant to find this reading? Look at this, the Devil card. And the Devil card does rule over obsession. A very strong confirmation here. You have the Devil card and you have Pluto here representing obsession, suspicion, lies being told. You're trying to second guess yourself. You're very confused with this relationship connection here. But you don't have to be confused. Just trust your inner resources, your belief system, the source within you. If something is good for you, you will know because it will. Your life will enhance as you relate with this other person. Thank you, Spirit. With the Devil card here, this is quite intriguing because I am picking up that there is not only this obsession, but there is someone that is in your circle that has an addiction to something. And by them having this addiction to the substance, I don't know what it is, but it's not allowing them to think clearly. They don't think clearly because this is something they've been doing a long time. And until they clear that up, you won't be able to relate to this person the way that you really want to relate to them. So let it go. Let it go and have faith that everything will work out. Let go of the burden of it. Release your heart. Feel free. Live your life. Transform your life. Dream big. Move forward. This person here, this is a selfish person. You know, very greedy. This person is very envious as well. And not only envious of you, but this person has that envious energy where they're envious of the connections that you may have with other people. They're envious of other people as well. So if you know that this person does have these traits, these characteristic traits, and these are not traits that you are really willing to rock with, then let them go, because it will just slow you down, hold you back from your true purpose here of traveling the world and making really good choices in life. Thank you, Spirit. That's why all the struggle energy came up with the Spirit of Place card, your first card. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. But struggle does give you strength. Remember that. But you do not volunteer to struggle. You will already struggle by default just from, being a part of life. You will struggle by default. But don't purposely try to struggle. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. Contrast is very healthy. It's very good for you because when you know what you don't want, that allows you to know and choose things that you do want. Like when you know that something is causing you discord and confusion and you've experienced that, you know that you want inner peace, you want love, you want appreciation, loyalty, and acceptance. So let's get more insight. What's happening? Why did you find this reading? Why were you meant to find this reading? Expression. Spirit wants you to get out of that mode of trying to take care of everyone else and express yourself. Forget about the haters, the naysayers, or the doubters. And stop judging yourself. Stop judging yourself. You are an amazing person. The frequency of expression, that supports your ability to bring out your true essence through many different forms of communication. That means you are gifted in various ways. Artistic talents, gifted in speech, even cooking, sewing, things like that. Express yourself fully. This is really what you're missing. This is what you're starving for, freedom of expression. Thank you, Spirit. So start to communicate. And with freedom of expression showing up here, I'm getting an insight that maybe you should start a vlog or a podcast or something on your social media and put yourself out there. You've been thinking about it, but fear of being judged has held you back. Don't worry about what other people think or say about you. It's not important. And it's none of your business because what they think about you is their business. It does not affect you at all. So those haters, naysayers, and doubters, ignore them. Ignore them. Spirit wants you to express yourself. This is going to allow you to connect with your rewards here in the world card energy. Success, to complete your goals. That is that urgency, that inspiration to create associated with the world energy. It's going to allow you to travel and to meet new people, to collaborate with those that are on your same frequency. Thank you, Spirit. So group 1, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 2. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on why you are meant to find this. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. So I can clearly see here your energy. You're naturally drawn to your card, Magical Map Shifter. And with this energy, this is a clear indication here that you really need to pay attention right now. You need to pay attention to those individuals that cross your path today, and that cause you to reflect on your journey. Spirit is encouraging you here to be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents that they are. Your whole perspective here about who you are and why you're here will shift. The Magical Map Shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. So something is significant here is taking place in your frequency. You are becoming this higher version of yourself, really tapping into your intuition, really knowing who to connect with naturally, knowing who has your back, who's shady, or who is just simply indifferent. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Why were you meant to find this message? Why were you meant to find it? The Death card. Endings. Things are coming to an end, and there are new beginnings taking place. Transformations here. I love the Death card showing up. You know why? Because with the Magical Map Shifter, Spirit just gave us that insight that things are changing for you for the better. There's transformation here. So this is a very strong confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. New beginnings are taking place. Old things are being pushed to the side. You are moving forward and not looking back. Big changes, endings. It's really time for you to move on. This rebirth is now. This transformation is here. Thank you, Spirit. So something you have been holding on to that you just cannot hold on to anymore. You must let it go. A relationship, and even a relationship with yourself where you feel obligated to someone else. That energy must be let go. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What's happening, Spirit? And why were you meant to find this reading? You have here, triple spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. So this is really about Spirit downloading discernment into your life and joyfully accepting what is going on around you and learning from these life lessons. So along your path here of change and transformation, there is joy on your path. Okay, because you're really understanding that with the divine wisdom that you are given by source energy, this wisdom is allowing you to avoid those roadblocks. It is allowing you to just move forward in this massive design of creativity, fun, expression, and adventure. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. Why were you meant to find this? You have here the 4th house, the roots here, the roof, and the fourth house. I do want to point out that the fourth house does rule over the sign of Cancer. It moves over the home, the family, and the past. So there's someone that is in your past that you may keep reaching out to or connecting with, that maybe you need to let that person go. Or if you're going to connect with that person, you need to be sincere with your communication and let that person know exactly how you feel. The zodiac sign of Cancer is significant here in the top placements of the birth chart. And the sun, moon, or rising signs, the seventh house of relationships, or the planet Venus in the top placements of your birth chart or their birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. Yes, has something to do with the past. And Spirit is giving a clear message here that you've been in your comfort zone too long. It's really time for you to branch out and explore, because as you do branch out, that's how you're going to recognize the magic here that is here for you. Real estate is here for you. Real estate, something to do with the home, decoration of the home, reforming new habits, self-care, taking care of yourself. All energies ruled by the fourth house. The number 4 is significant here, either in the birth month, birth year, or birth day. In your birth chart or in someone's birthday, that is significant here in this reading. The number 4. Thank you, Spirit. The inner world, your self-confidence, self-assurance, self-love, self-respect. It's just growing here. You are strong. Things are changing for you. New beginnings. You're tapping into that greater version of yourself. Don't be afraid. Let your light shine. You are phenomenal. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Why were you meant to find this? The goddess Gaia, Mother Nature, the provider, and the elements. So with the goddess Gaia showing up, I love the goddess Gaia showing up. This is the Earth zodiac sign energy. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo in the top placements of the birth chart that I did mention moments earlier with Mother Nature here. This is about you are being provided for. You are being guided, loved, and protected. Everything that you want is coming to you. You are taken care of. You just must acknowledge that it's already yours and feel that vibration of already having it. If you had the exact amount of money that you wanted in your bank, or the exact amount of the perfect friendship connections, or that lover energy, that romantic relationship, how would you feel? You would feel relaxed. You would feel overjoyed. You would feel grateful. You would feel generous. Spirit wants you to tap into those emotions and stay there as much as you can. You're being guided here, knowing that the elements work for you. Fire, water, air, and earth. Those elements work for you here, right now. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. Why were you meant to find this reading? Why were you meant to find it? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Ace of Pentacles. Cha-ching. Thank you, Spirit. I love the Ace of Pentacles showing up for you because Spirit just gave us that insight about your finances. And this is amazing. This is wonderful energy here. Thank you, Spirit, for that wonderful confirmation. So with the Ace of Pentacles energy, this is about a new income for you taking place here. A high vibrational frequency about wealth, prosperity, around your income, your investments. Also, a new job, a raise, a promotion. You will probably be promoted in the career that you're currently in and making more money. But not only that, adding a second and a third income to your investment portfolio here. Ace of Pentacles is number 1, earth sign energy. Thank you, Spirit. And I love it because the goddess Gaia, Mother Nature, earth energy, very strong here. Ace of Pentacles lays naturally next to the goddess Gaia. Thank you, Spirit. The provider, Look at Goddess Gaia providing for you everything that you want, everything that your heart desires. Just relax in the knowing that it's yours. And just know that you must change. You must change your perspective on your now, on the present moment. And know that you are well. Know that you are taken care of. Know that you are already extremely, extremely blessed, fortunate, loved, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Why were you meant to find this? Why were you meant to find this? Thank you, Spirit. The 5th chakra. So the number 5 is significant here in your reading. Could be in the birth month, birth year, or birthday in your birth chart, or someone that's significant here in this reading. And with the number 5 showing up in the 5th chakra, the 5th chakra is the energy of the throat chakra, and it supports your ability to communicate clearly and truthfully. So something here is very prominent with communication. You're encouraged to speak, to inspire others. So whether you're a writer or you're a speaker, in whatever way you do communicate, it represents that throat chakra. You have the voice to uplift others, to inspire others. Continue on that journey. People want to hear what you have to say. Thank you, Spirit. So group 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on why you are meant to find this message. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here your energy. You're naturally drawn to your card, slow and steady. I do want to point out that there is a cliche. Do you remember that old cliche, slow and steady wins the race? Well, this is a clear message that this is a time for easy movement, unhurried steps, and a steady heart. Trust and taking life at a more leisurely place for you will give you greater access to your dreams. Slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life, so savor them. So apparently you have been rushing with thought, rushing with movement, rushing with expectation. And Spirit is just wanting you to chill, calm down, relax. All is good for you. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Why were you meant to find this message? You were meant to find this message. And you have here the Strength card. So with the Strength card, Leo, significant here in the reading, the Strength card, courage, strength, and control is what you're to tap into. This is yours. It's inside of you. It's there already, and you know it's there. But you've been caring about too much about the haters, the naysayers, and the doubters, really worried about what people think. The Spirit is encouraging you to let go of that false perception. That is not you. Tap in to self-love, unconditional love, your self-respect, and courage, and ignore the people who are judging you or the people that you think may judge you. You are the strength here. You can do whatever it is that you desire. Things are at your fingertips literally right now. Doors are opening for you that you may not recognize because you are preoccupied with the hurried thoughts. You're preoccupied with worry and concern. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Why are you meant to find this message? Why are you meant to find this message? Why are you meant to find this message? Thank you, Spirit. Earth energy. Spirit is encouraging you here to ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength. And look at the correlation between this energy and the strength card showing up. Thank you, Spirit. It's not strong when you're moving fast, when you're worried. That's not strength. Strength is in alignment with ease, with knowing that all is well for you, with knowing that you are taken care of, with knowing that there is nothing off limits to you. Thank you, Spirit. Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Significant here in the reading. Top placements of your birth chart. Sun, moon, or rising sign. 7th house of relationships, or even the planet Venus. The earth energy could be quite significant as well in the birth chart of someone that may show up here in the reading. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Why were you meant to find this reading? Why were you meant to find this? The 11th house. So with the 11th house showing up, I do want to point out that there are 12 houses in astrology. In an astrological birth chart, there are 12 houses. And the 11th house shows up here. So with the 11th house, that rules over the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Okay, representing groups and friends and luck. So you're very lucky energetically, but your luck cannot express itself if you do not allow yourself to get out, to collaborate. You are extremely fortunate and lucky. And you know what? People gravitate to you very easily. Friendships. You know, you're very good at discovery, discovering things, you know, experimentation. And you think about the future a lot, but you worry about the future. Don't worry about the future. Have high expectations of goodness for the future. That's how you reverse that energy of worry, is to replace it with an energy of faith. 11 is significant in the birth chart. Birthday, birth month, or birth year here. Aquarius, significant. Top placements of that birth chart. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. Why were you meant to find this reading? Why were you meant? And you have here St. Francis, animal communication, activism, and service. See, you're meant to be of service to others. That's where you are fulfilled. That's where you feel really fulfilled here. Activism. You could be a teacher, a coach, because you have wonderful insight and patience. You have the patience, but you have a hurried mind. So you must slow your mind down. In the way that you slow your mind down and avoid thinking too fast is to just believe that everything is working out for you in your favor, because it is, it truly is. Activism and the 11th house does go together. Community here, group creativity is in your vortex. You're meant to create with a group, something very creative, something to do with music, connecting on a project, festivals or concerts and things like that. Humanity rules over the 11th house. So this is significant with St. Francis showing up here, representing animal communication, activism, and service. And the 11th house rules over service. Thank you, Spirit, for that very strong confirmation. Let's get more insight. What made you find this reading? Why were you meant to find this reading? You have here the Death card. This is about rebirth. Rebirth. The Death card. It's about renewal. Big changes coming and endings as well. It's time to move on. It's time to rebirth yourself. It's time to stop criticizing yourself and turn that criticism around to praising yourself. You are beautiful. You are loved. You're incredibly talented, gifted person. Trust this energy here. Transformation and rebirth. Let go of that ideology, of that, image that you may have of yourself, thinking you're not good enough. You are enough and you are powerful. And remember, there's so much luck, fortune, blessings around your vortex naturally, but you cannot experience it unless you allow yourself to be open to receiving. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. So why were you meant to find this reading? Why, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. You have here expression. To fully express yourself. Spirit gave us that insight here. 11th house, expression, collaboration. It's time for you to get out of that box that someone previously put you in, and you just decided that their box may be correct and that you need to stay in that box. That is absolutely false. The frequency of expression supports your ability to bring out your true essence through many different forms of communication. You are gifted in so many areas. Talented, beautiful person. People will gravitate to you like a magnet. And you don't have to worry. You may be famous, but you'll have the type of fame that you'll be able to have privacy. You won't have to worry. I know that's something on your mind that you're worried. Oh, I don't want fame because people will bother me. I'll be worried. No, absolutely not. I see here blessings for your life. You'll be glad that you did step out of that box, that you did pop that bubble that others tried to put you in, and be fully creative and expressive. Express your gifts. Know that your strength is here. It's inside of you. Radiate with that self-confidence, self-love, self-respect, and self-assurance. Thank you, Spirit. So group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.